All right, so we have another guest today. A guest that I'm very excited to have. He's another great supporter of this class, not you. Another great supporter of this class. I think you've probably seen him. You've been present to every class I've taught. Because one year we took him to your show, and then another year you came here, and then, so great supporter. He was part of the longest running weekly magic show in Chicago, the Magic Cabaret, along with David Parr. He is a mentalist extraordinaire. You're going to see some amazing, pardon?
World record holder.
He's a world record holder. I'll let him tell you about that, I guess. I don't know. He's great. You're going to love him. Welcome, Joe Diamond.
Thank you, Dr. Magic Tony. Even though this class is about magic, what I'm going to be showing you today is not a magic trick. In fact, we're going to start off with the world's oldest surgical procedure. Not bad for a Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Not only does it increase blood flow to the brain, but it even heightens psychic ability. It involves making a hole in the skull of a living human being.
No.
I just want to point out those who saying no are the only people in the last 10 years to actually try to stop it. Let me point that out real quick. Your first name, you have to come up here. What's your first name? Brandon, could you take a look at that hammer? Just shy of banging it on the table, will you make sure it is a real hammer? Who shouted my name when I walked in, who was not the voice in my head? Okay. Where have you seen me before?
Oh.
You just know me. You're just psychic, okay, all right. Do you know what I do with this? You don't want to? Sorry, you're gonna find out. What is your first name?
Brianna.
Brianna, could you just take the nail, hold it up above your head so everyone can see? Does that nail bend at all? Does it bend?
No.
Brianna, not too hard, but push into your palm. Does the nail collapse like a TV antenna?
Nope. She's good. She's fine.
Okay. So it doesn't collapse?
Nope.
Shit, that's the wrong nail. I want you to take this marker very carefully, put your first initial on the head of that nail. Now, since this is a surgical procedure, I do need to take surgical precautions, which is why I have an alcohol swab. I also do this for your benefit, Brianna, because you do not know where I have been. Okay? You can call me Joe. I appreciate it. Keep an eye on your initial. Keep an eye on her initial. The nail is real, yes?
Wait.
The nail is real?
Yeah.
And the hammer is real? It's your presence. Sorry, I need it back. That's not a souvenir. Keep your eye on her initial. Ladies and gentlemen, the ancient science of trepanning, reinvented in the sideshow as the human blockhead.
No.
Don't close your eyes. You don't get your money's worth for this class if you close your eyes.
Oh my God, no.
Oh no. I just like.
No, I can't watch. I'm sorry.
Cool.
Oh my God.
It's so cool.
There you go. Clapping is important for this because when you applaud, this stops being gross science and becomes art. This is the face of a true artist. My mom is very proud. You thought your family Thanksgivings were weird. In fact, Brianna, could you step up here for a moment? Give Brianna a warm round of applause. She makes her way to the stage area, classroom stage area. Thanks. Keep it going for her so she doesn't step Step right here, because I want you to verify for everyone that is your initial on the head of the nail.
Yeah.
It's the right way up and everything too?
Oh,
Oh, which way does it need to go?
down. You need to like twist it.
Say when?
Oh God.
When?
Okay. Now, when you tell your friends about this who aren't in this class, do you think they're going to believe you?
No.
Probably not. I mean, what are they going to say? Picture it didn't happen, right?
Yeah.
So if it's okay with you, I'd like to take the coolest selfie ever. All right, awesome.
Your skirt is cute. Wow.
And I'll tag you after the show, or after the class, I should say. I do have one final question for you.
Yeah.
And be honest, you're among friends. Do you think this is real, or do you think it's a trick?
I mean, like, how do
Okay,
you
as someone
know?
who stabbed numerous holes into their body for pleasure.
Please clarify.
5 minutes into my show, we've gotten very personal.
I feel like it could be
It could be
real.
It could be, okay. That's a good answer. Because now, we're going to remove it.
Yes.
Or leave it in the rest of the class. So there really are only two options. Now there's two major differences with removing it. The first is that can actually be more painful than putting it in. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's absolutely true. Okay. So one step forward with me. Because the moment it comes out of my skull, everyone in the room bursts in a wild applause.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Casey, okay? And don't worry, we will get rid of it just like real medical waste. Can you verify for everyone one final time? Is that your initial on the head of the nail? That is a souvenir for you. Give her a hand for being Give her a hand. Treasure that always. And think of it as a reminder to always keep an open mind. My specialty for the last 10 years has been mind reading. I'm actually a world record holder because I solved the world's largest corn maze blindfolded. I solved it in 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now there's a lot of different skills that are specific to mind reading outside of more traditional magic. And one of the things that's become really popular in the last few years is being able to read poker tells. Now one of the things you've probably already learned is that normally when they say they're going to do something that involves reading poker tells, they actually do something using sleight of hand, but then say it involves, you know, reading body language and all that stuff. So if I'm going to do this for real, with real poker tells, that means I have to set certain parameters. I saw you shuffling cards earlier. What's your first name?
Ashley?
Ashley? And what is your first name?
Dorn.
Dorn, do you know how to shuffle cards as well, or handle cards for the most part? Kinda, a little bit, okay. I'll tell you what, so it was Dorn and Ashley, you said? Could each of you join me up here? Give them a warm round of applause. The stage area. Do either of you play any kind of poker?
I used to play Texas Hold'em when I was young.
Oh, perfect, okay. And how about you?
Not at all.
Actually, I'm gonna have you step over
I'm
here.
stepping.
Ashley, you're gonna step over here, so we can do our impersonation. Step a little closer. No, face that way. Step one step back. This is our impersonation of cell phone bars. There we go. So if we're going to do this using actual poker tells, that means one of the parameters we should set is that I should not be allowed to touch the cards. Okay. So I saw you shuffling cards beforehand, so I'm going to ask you to do this for me, Ashley. Could you cut the deck as close to in half as possible? Okay. Yeah, it should be good. And riffle the 2 halves together. Just keep in mind, everyone is going to be judging you while you do this. Don't push them all the way together, because, yeah, leave them there, but push them together a little bit. Yeah, step away, because I want you to complete the shuffle. You push the cards together. So you riffled them together, you can feel them going together, right? And then, could you cut the cards also in half, but really close to half, like as close to half as you can get. Put it, right? Put them back, put them back. No, put them all back. Put them all back, yeah, start over. So, it's okay. It's okay. So we know the cards are shuffled.
Yes.
I'm having a great time here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I think you can do it. I have faith in you.
I don't know.
He does it. Okay.
Is that Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
There you go. Okay, perfect. Now the reason why they need to be as close to half as possible is because you're going to get half the cards and you're going to get half. And if one of you has significantly more than the others, it could give me help for this. Okay. So, do you want the half you cut off for yourself, or do you want the one furthest?
The one I cut for myself.
Okay, go ahead and go ahead and pick it up. Keep them face down. You take the rest and shuffle them face down. And I'm just going to step in front. Keep shuffling them face down, however you want. You can overhand, you can riffle them on the table again, however you want. I'm going to step up here so that there's no way I can see their cards in a moment. I want you, you shuffle, you put them together. Could you go through, so the faces are towards you? Okay. And you go through so the faces are towards you as well. And just take out an ace and put it face up on the table here, so that way I can see. You don't do that just yet. You choose an ace. Just put it face up on the table. It's okay if we all see it again. Okay, the ace of diamonds. So could you go through and take out all of your diamonds and put them on the face of the packet? You do that with yours. I'm gonna try and tell who has which diamond through all 13 diamonds, just from reading their poker tells. Okay? Let me know when you have all the diamonds in front of the cards for you. Have you done that?
Check.
Yeah, double check that you've got them all.
Yeah.
Have you done that? Have you done that?
It'd be kind of awkward.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with ace and work all the way up to king. So fan the cards out so you can see all of the diamonds. And that's okay. And each of you do this at the same time. And just think if you've got the two of diamonds. We'll start with the two and work our way up. So fan them out, don't let anyone see. Just think whether you or not you have the two. You're still double checking. You're fidgeting a little, which tells me I think you have the two of diamonds. If I'm correct, set it down face up on the table. That's one. You just put it on top of the ace, actually.
Just on top of the ace.
That tells me you have the three. Good, you should put the three down as well.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this is where we switch over to you guys because you've been ready. You weren't ready on the two, but you've been ready on the three, which tells me you have the four. You put the four down.
Oh my god.
You also have the five, but you can put that down. That'd be great. You're double checking you've got them all, which tells me you're just killing. I'm gonna say you have the six. Put it down.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't let anyone see them now. Okay. You have the seven. Put it down. I'm also gonna say you have the eight. Put it down. Ash, I'm gonna say you have the nine. Put it down. You have the 10. You have the jack. You have the queen. You have the king. That's all 13 diamonds out of the shuffled pack. Thank you so much. And since you guys did such a great job, and I saw you shuffling cards earlier, you may keep the deck as a souvenir. Thank you so much. Thank you for both of them, everybody.
Our addiction's been fed.
The addiction has been fed. That's what I. In all seriousness, who here believes that they've had a psychic experience at some point?
I was hypnotized.
Were you hypnotized? Close. Okay, you. Okay, couple of people. Okay. What is your first name?
Donna. Donna.
Donna. Have we met before today?
No.
No. And just to be clear on this, you did not give me any information on
Oh.
anyone here or anything like that. Donna, could you step up here? Give Donna a round of applause. Chair right here for you. And Donna, what I'd like you to do is have a seat and just think of just the first name of someone you are connected with. A couple ground rules. Don't pick a family member. We'll get to that later. Think of someone. It can be someone you've known from school, summer camp. Couple quick points though, Donna. First of all, this needs to be a two-way emotional connection.
Okay.
What I mean by that is it doesn't matter how cute that barista at Starbucks is. If they don't know you exist, they don't count for this. Okay? It needs to be a two-way emotional connection.
Okay.
Right? It has to be a emotional one. Again, not family one, because that can be a biological connection. Again, we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Do you have one person in mind? Don't tell us anything about them.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to take a good look. You'll notice I don't have any like GoPro cameras hidden behind you. We do have a camera filming the performance here, but make sure she doesn't see, because you're gonna write this down in a moment. It's key that stays completely private, okay? It's key that what's written down remains purely to you, okay? So in a moment, Donna, you're just gonna write down this person's name, both the first name and the second name, but again, don't tell them any of that, but keep it private. When you're done filling this out, just hold it face down between your hands like that, okay? While Donna's doing that, we're not gonna make a point to look at her for this. This is her own personal private thought. While she's doing that though, I need some distractions. So I'm going to ask several of you to take a card and a pen. And come over here, could you take a card and a pen? And could you take a card and a pen as well? Could each of you just write down the first and last name of someone who is not living? So Donna's writing down the name of someone she's connected with who's living. The three of you are going to write down names of people who are dead. Now, don't pick your grandma. What I'm looking for is no two-way emotional connection. I want someone, like a dead celebrity. Now, if Elvis Presley happened to be your uncle, don't pick him. Just first. Okay, they're gonna do first and last names. Okay. Someone who's no longer your favorite poet, your favorite dead movie star, your favorite serial killer. If you're a weirdo like me, once you've done that, hold it face down between your hands. Donna, is your card face down between your hands? So if I were to turn around right now, I would not see it, correct? Okay, good. I want to keep it that way. We're actually going to put it away completely, and you're going to play the part of a lovely assistant in a moment. First of all, don't open that up, but hold it up to the light. Can you see through it? Same thing when you put these in. Put them, and you'll see that they are impossible to see through. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Right. And then same thing. Put yours inside. Don't lick them sealed. That's just gross. Because in a moment now, you're going to gather all of them up, and you're going to mix them up. So you can toss the pen behind you, okay? But mix them up so even you lose track of which one is yours. And I'm not even going to look as she does that, okay? So go ahead and mix them up as much as you can. All right? Just mix them around, even from when you start picking them up. Again, don't seal them because that can tell us whose is whose. And Donna, let us know when you are back in your chair, and keep mixing them even when you sit back down in your chair. Okay. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, good.
You're good? Okay. So we have an interesting situation right now. We have one connection, one two-way emotional connection, and 3 distractions. It's going to be my job to get a sense of that connection while ignoring the distractions. Mix up all 4 of them once more. I'm going to look away. Bring one near my hand, but don't let me touch it. I'm not even going to look in her direction. You know when it's there?
It's there.
Okay, I won't lie. I'm feeling nothing right now. Normally, I'll tell you exactly how this works. Sometimes I feel my temperature rise. Sometimes I feel like my hand's asleep. Just kind of looking for some kind of change, and I felt nothing here, which tells me this is not a two-way emotional connection. This is a dead celebrity. So if you could open that up, whoever it is, don't say anything. Just flamboyantly throw the envelope and card over your shoulder. Look too. There you go. Give her a hand. All right. Keep mixing. You did that in 2 pieces, 2 steps. Very much the style of someone probably born on the cusp, right? For astrology. Do you know your astrology sign?
Yes, I know mine.
You know yours, okay. All right, because, yeah, do you know if you're close to, like, the beginning of one and end of the other? That means being on the cusp.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see, you threw I didn't notice, did you throw the envelope with your right hand or your left hand?
My right.
Your right hand on the card, okay. So that would show someone born Aquarius into Pisces, yes? Is that correct? So the 22nd, 21st, yes? 21st. Oh, it's coming up, 21st of February. Give her a happy birthday. Mix them up, yeah. Mix them up. Hold one near my hand. All right, so hold it right near my hand. Let me know when it's there.
It's there.
Again, no emotional connection. I'm going to say this is a dead celebrity as well. Open it up if I'm correct. Flamboyantly over the shoulder. Keep mixing up the last 2. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm picking up on something else about you that would be impolite to say in front of everyone here. Is it okay if I whisper this in your ear? Okay, now if I say something like, hey, play along, or hey, I don't really know anything, call me out if I don't say something that's 100% accurate. This is what I'm picking up on. Is that correct?
Yes.
It is? Okay, don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Mix up the rest. Mix up the rest. Hold one near my hand. Hold one near my hand. That's what I've been looking for. That sense of connection, that sense of warmth. I'm gonna say this, like if it was like an inner hug almost. I'm gonna say this is the person you're connected with. I'm gonna say that's a dead celebrity. Open it up. If it is, you know what to do. We found the signal amongst the noise. Give her a hand. Step in front of the chair. We're gonna do this a little differently.
Okay.
Whenever people find out I'm a mind reader, I always find out that deep down, they always wish that I could have brought with one of these.
Oh.
You don't have to touch it, it's okay. Could you just take your left hand and put it on my shoulder? Okay. Look into the crystal ball, take a deep breath, and exhale. And picture this person. Don't picture anyone else. Don't picture like a family member. Again, focus on just, sorry, that was my fault, you can let go. I just made a mistake, I'm sorry. When you tell someone don't think of a pink elephant, what do they normally do?
They think of it.
They think of a pink elephant. I told you don't think of a family member, but I got the sense, I believe it's a woman, it's an unusual name. I got the sense of the name, Anifa? Who's Anifa?
It's my mom.
That's your mom, okay. But I told you not to think of a family member. So think of the friend, put your hand on my shoulder,
Okay.
and think of just this friend now. Okay, am I correct to say you've known this person since you were quite young, yes?
Oh,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
They're, oh, I think, because I'm getting the sense of both of you young, but like, are the two of you similar in height?
No.
Oh, okay. So I think that's, okay, but there's a major difference, and I think that's what's throwing me off here, I thought. Okay, so imagine she's, rather than standing next to you, imagine she's in front of you. This person does identify as female, correct?
No.
Okay, again, please stop thinking of your mom, think of just this person.
Okay, I'm
That's
thinking
okay.
of them, I swear.
Okay, it's okay. So this might be easier. Imagine you run into him. Just imagine you see this play out in the crystal ball. So, wearing like a brightly colored shirt. Imagine you run up. You probably hug because I think it has been a while since you've seen him. You say, "Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you." Sam?
Bro!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm done.
Oh my God. I knew it.
Give her. Real quick, in all seriousness, thank you for helping. Will you do me a favor? Next time you see Sam, will you let him know you met a mind reader and out of all the people in the world, you thought of Sam? Will you do that for all of us?
Will do. I'll
Give her one more round of applause, everyone.
I swear.
If someone wants lottery numbers afterwards, just let me know. We'll pump this out.
Sounds good.
So let's.
Oh.
You screamed
last
before me.
I'm sorry I scared you. I have that effect on women. Oh my God, it's escapee 275 from the James Corden cloning facility. Run! Somebody laughed too hard at that.
That was insane.
I'm gonna finish up my set today with kind of a story. It's actually the story of my first paranormal experience. I was 12 years old, and I sat down for breakfast. Golden grass, for those of you wondering. And I still remember it like it was yesterday. I had my milk, I had my cereal, I had my bowl, and what ended up happening was so strange, I've decided I'm not going to tell you about it. I'll just show you. What's key is that everyone can see that the spoons are made so that they nest together almost perfectly. Your first name.
Amelia.
Amelia, could you take the spoon, bang it on the table, show everyone it's solid, it doesn't fold, it doesn't bend, it doesn't twist, it's not a hologram, it is a real spoon, yes? Okay. And your first name?
Claire.
Claire, could you take the marker, I'll hold it steady for you, could you put your initial really big on the bowl of that spoon? Very good. Give yours one more bang on the table. Amelia, it is solid, yes? Okay, so you're going to put your initials on the bowl of this spoon as well. Thank you. So you're going to put your initials really big on this spoon. I'll hold it steady for you. And just cap the marker. I'll take it back from you in a moment. Oh, even the little dots on there. Okay. Now, this takes me a few moments to get into the right headspace for this, so it's going to be kind of awkward and quiet for the next few moments. I apologize in advance for this, but I promise you, if you indulge me for just a couple seconds, this will be worth it. So, pardon me for a couple seconds.
Oh.
Not sure how many of you saw that happen, but just to have a comparison, you can see those do not. Let's see if I can go into a little bit more here. Whenever you'd like, say go. like, say go.
Go.
Now there's two problems with doing this when you're 12 years old. First, your mom gets really pissed. The second is that no one tries to sympathize or believe you when you try to explain that it's real. But look.
What the heck?
You can pull on that, make sure it is real, yes. As you can see, it even says stainless steel on the back, yes. And those are your initials, yes. But we'll trade. Take a look again, bang it on the table. It doesn't like heat up if you rub it or anything. It's like nothing like that. I got this from Target, so it's fine. The only problem is it does take a lot of pressure to straighten this out once you've done this. So could you join me up here? Give Amelia a round of applause, everybody. We'll have this is where I show I've been working out here. The problem with doing it this way, it makes like an indent in the hand. But that's pretty close to where it was before, right? You can still see your initials. Hold your right hand out, palm up for a moment. Could you just make a fist? Sorry, I zapped you a little. I get charged up when I do this a lot. Now, this is gonna feel very, very strange, okay? But I promise you it's 100% safe.
Okay.
Yeah, just give her a tiny bit. Sure it's not.
You're moving, yeah. Oh, okay.
Now you felt that, right?
Yeah.
You felt the spoon wasn't just moving or
Yeah,
turning.
you done
it
twisted
actually
it.
twisted it up the handle.
Oh my
Like a
god.
corkscrew.
That's crazy.
Go ahead and take that. Try and take the twist out. It's not gonna happen. If you want to take a closer look at this after class, you absolutely may. Just don't come talk to me. Amelia, that is a gift from me to you. You may keep that as a souvenir. Thank you so much. Give her a hand. Your first name again? Claire? Can you verify once more that is those are your initials? Could you take the bowl? Could you join me up here? Give Claire a round of applause. Have a seat right here and hold the bowl in your left hand. And I'm going to show you how to do this. Make a fist with your hand. And imagine you charge it up like you're an X-Man. You can charge it up with a ball of energy and then throw it at the bowl of the spoon when it feels ready. Go ahead. That was really good. That's really good. Here, do it again. Here, kind of center this with your middle chakra. Right there. Perfect. Okay, good. Toss it. Very good. Okay, toss it at the handle this time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, put your hand down. Let's just cool it off. Just blow on. Is that your initial?
Yeah.
Take it out. Take these home as a reminder that no one should mess with you.